Hello and welcome to your masterclass. In this particular case, focusing on the three subtypes of being an eight. And the type eight, the powerful challenger, as we call the eight, with the passion of lust, that kind of intensity that you see in eights. You can check out what the passions are all about in other videos. Of course, we won't be diving into that here. These are purely about the subtypes. And so we always start with self-preservation 8. By the way, it goes without saying that you should check out your copy of Shock Point, the Enneagram, and Burnout and Stress to go deeper into any of these. I'm kind of running through these pretty fast. What you're trying to do, perhaps, is besides understanding other people, as you're looking to type yourself and really, really get it, feel good about landing on your type or subtype. That's what the purpose of this teaching is. And so the very first one, self-preservation 8 here, is called satisfaction. And it is this idea of just in some ways like is a very eight, and because it is the strong desire for the timely satisfaction of their material needs mixed with the intensity of the challenging and vulnerable spirit of the eight that is just going to push through. So a self-preservation eight is going to get so focused on survival needs that they forget about the needs for reflection, having to do things with belonging or self-esteem or personal growth. It's just like, I will survive. I'm going to drive through this. I don't have pain in my body because I'm tough, and I'm not going to even acknowledge weakness. I'm going to push through and get it done with this intensity. The social eight in this case is the counter type. Solidarity has to do with being a loyal friend with the eight. They will be loyal to you, you be loyal to them, and they don't seem quite as critical as those other eights might. They don't seem as rebellious. They're usually a little more outgoing and easier going, and a little slower to anger. And it's this loyalty with friends that is really big for the social eight. They're big on processing with friends. We're going to be real. We're going to be authentic because we're going to say what needs to be said. And we're not going to be afraid of what needs to be said. And so there's this reliability of, you can count on me to tell you the truth, and I'm going to count on you to tell me the truth. Nothing stands between us. Finally, for the sexual 1-to-1 eight, the name is possession here. They are not only the most emotional of the eights, I don't necessarily think they are the most eight-ish eight. They can look like it at times, but a self-preservation eight can seem kind of like an eight-ish eight too, in my opinion. They are what you can see. If you can see that someone's an eight, maybe yourself, but you're like, but I'm not sure exactly what. Well, this is the type that tends to be a little bit more rebellious, a little bit more going against norms in the workplace, and under stress, you're going to become a lot more controlling that maybe you're even aware of. And when it comes to any relationship, you always have to kind of be on top. And there's a striving of feeling powerful, because otherwise it feels weak. Take me as I am kind of way of dressing, with like they're going to dress all in black with some tats and earring. And it's like wherever they are, like in any context, that's how they're going to be. They don't change it up for like, well, maybe I'm in church now, or maybe I'm at a business casual event. It's just take me as I am. This is the way. And it's often being laced with being a little bit rebellious. So I hope that this is helpful in you looking at the three possibilities of being an eight, especially when it comes to being in burnout or stress.